Michael Ann says that there's facets of Jesus that really aren't that important to her personally, okay? But let me ask you this, guys. Does it matter if Jesus was a straight man or a homosexual? Does it matter?
Not a bit.
Where the hell did that come from?
That's the name of this hangout.
You're
Okay.
dealing with Bunto,
That
Michael.
came from Bunto.
When did we leap to God is it what? What?
Well, you said, Michael Ann, that there was facets of Jesus that didn't interest you at all, like what color his shoes were, or where he was born, if he was a prophet or God himself, right?
What page is Jesus is a homosexual on? Because I'm going there now.
Okay, what page? What page is Jesus a homosexual, and what page is he a straight man? Does it matter?
I don't know. I don't ever remember a gay sexual passage in the Bible.
Bunto's talking out of his ass. That's what he is.
No, it's the name of this hangout. I was hangout with Bunto. Must Jesus?
I came late after the naming of the hangout then because I.
No, well, okay. Well, let me ask you this, Michael.
Chapter and verse me, Bunto. I want chapter and verse where you see Jesus as being homosexual. Come on.
Well,
exactly.
I got a Bible in front of me. Come on.
Let me ask you this: Is he an alien? How about that one? I could probably get that one better than I could homosexual.
Well, why? I mean, what is bad about Jesus' sexuality? What's important about it?
Well, for one, I guess, and that depends on how you interpret Old Testament. It was a sin.
That's
so.
wrong.
But and Jesus needs to be sinless.
Right. So okay, so that sinks it for his sexuality being anything but straight.
Bingo.
And even then, Jesus never got married, so never really never had sex. Apparently, there's so many years. There's so many years of Jesus that are missing. To
my understanding, he could be a homosexual as long as he didn't act upon it, right?
I don't know. He did a lot of things. He did a lot of things in quote unquote secret, right? But are written in the Bible. So who knows?
With 12 other guys.
Didn't he ask his followers to eat him?
Oh God!
All right,
here it comes.
What the fuck have you
Buckle up.
It was in John, wasn't it? Okay, kids. Doesn't matter.
Bunto, take a deep breath, honey. Have you had a snack and a nap? Because clearly,
no. Well, it upsets.
I think your blood sugar has dropped because you're starting to babble.
Okay, kids, am I babbling? Does this
actually not really? I've heard a number of people suggest that he might have been gay.
Right.
And they'll bring up a bunch of passages and say, well, look at this, look at this, look at this.
No.
I've seen people
Mary Magdalene, not Johnny Smith.
Maybe he was bi.
We never heard about Johnny then.
Well, there was this thing called the Secret Gospel of Mark, because in Mark, there's a scene when he was in the garden praying. Remember when the soldiers came upon him?
Brokeback Mountain scenes, parables, hymns, psalms, or suggestions.
You cannot say that because you have not read the Bible.
Okay, well,
in the Gospel of
Mark,
Mark.
to the page.
Okay, go to Mark. When the soldiers, please, when the gospel. Let me see. In the Gospel of Mark, when the soldiers came upon him in the garden when he was praying, did not a naked man run out of, somewhere that a naked man ran?
Okay,
I can go look at it.
That happens at every football game. Okay, it's clear in the NFL. So you can see that on any given Sunday. You can see that.
They deflated the footballs too. Brojo, you know what I'm talking about, right? In the Gospel of Mark, when the soldiers came upon him in the garden, did not a naked man run out from somewhere?
Is this the Mark we have in our Bible? Because you mentioned another Gospel Mark.
Right. They did find an extension to that called the Secret Gospel of Mark, where they do establish the fact that Jesus was gay. It's like, what do you say? It's not a canonical scripture. It was just discovered in the 50s. The Secret Gospel of Mark.
Okay, I don't think there's any Brokeback Mountain stuff going on, so I think we're clear with that.
Well, they had to find an explanation of the man running naked in the Gospel.
Why do you say it's clear about that? Where do you get the idea? Where is the proof that he's straight?
Mary Magdalene.
Right, and none of the None of the other gospels are clear about anything. They're 100 or so years after the fact. So why would we say that it's clear about his sexuality?
One would think that if you created the law, that you would live the law. If you're telling people they have to live the law, if you want to get through the pearly gates, so you just kind of got to make the leap.
Well, he was saying that the law isn't that important. That was some of his message, and that you need to just treat each other decently was his message. So
I don't even know that he actually exists. I mean, I don't think we really have any hard evidence that he actually did even exist, much less that we might know his sexuality. I mean,
true.
I mean, that seems we criticize Christians for claiming that this is an accurate account of the crucifixion and the resurrection and all that, and then we come along and say, oh well, here you go, so and so said he was gay, therefore that's got to be true. Well, I mean, I think it's a little bit of a double standard.
Well, it's like Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series. The author, I forgot her name now, said later on that, he was gay. But you wouldn't really have guessed necessarily by the things that were said in the story.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they said about the Uncle Lion in Lion King.
Interesting. Well, Jesus and Dumbledore and the Uncle Lion and Lion King could have been gay.
Well, we know more about Dumbledore than we knew about
That's true. Okay, but listen.